So the one thing that's different about these questions that we're doing today is they have mark allocations. So at the end of doing them, we're going to see where the marks are allocated so that in your tests, you have a realistic view of where your marks coming from, okay? And even if you don't know the full answer, you at least score the here and there, okay? Hi, Lesedi, welcome. Okay, so here are our first set of exam questions, okay? The first one is already factorized, so it's only out of 2 marks, and then it progressively gets harder, okay, as indicated by the mark allocation. So let's see if any of us know how to do these. Is there anyone who wants to take a leap with me, a brave step, and do one of these with me? Number 1 is directly related to our previous lessons, so we should all be able to do number 1. Anyone? Okay. I'm going to rewrite the steps we were doing in the previous lesson. I'm so tempted to say last week. I keep forgetting that it's Tuesday. Yay! Akumzi, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, man. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you're proud of yourself. Major shout out, guys. Let's all celebrate Akumzi. Bo, 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 bo. That is beautiful. That's beautiful, Akumzi. I know, guys. I know. This is beautiful. I like it. We're celebrating each other. Okay. Now I'm back to earth. I'm not in the mood anymore. Well, I am now. Not really, but I just want to celebrate. But yeah. So remember last lesson, we said factorize. I'm just reminding you guys. Split and solve. We have already factorized. Can you see that this question is already in its factors? We have 2 brackets and they are factors. If you see a question that says solve for x, the one thing you want to avoid, do not expand. Okay, what I mean is do not FOIL, because then you'll be stuck and you'll be left with a quadratic equation and then you won't know how to solve it, okay? So if you see solve for x, do not expand. We need to actually have a workshop where we talk about exam lingo. I think that's a good idea. I think a lot of people struggle with exam lingo because if I say simplify and if I say expand and if I say solve, I'm asking for different things, okay? So if you expand when I'm asking you to solve, you are shooting yourself in the foot. You're doing the opposite of what I'm asking you to do. Okay. So in this case, factorize is already out the way. So what's step 2? What's step 2, guys? We have factorize out of the way. What do we do next? What's after factorize? Does anyone remember? No? Split. Thanks, Karabo. What does splitting mean? Does anyone remember what splitting means when I say split? No? Yes? Separate them. So the 2 factors are both equal to 0. Yes, Guntle. So you're going to say, so either, okay, let me number this because we all know my brain works. I'll be lost just now. So either 2x minus 5 equals 0 or 2x plus 5 equals 0. Where do I get those factors? From there, okay? We factorize this and we got these 2 brackets and now we split. Now we get to solve. Is there anyone who has solved these? It's okay, Tobile, welcome. Yes, Nolazi, that would be correct. So what are my 2 solutions for x? I'm gonna have 2 solutions for x because I said x is either this or this. So what are my 2 solutions? Anyone who has gotten my solutions quickly? Remember, this is only out of 2 marks, so it should take you a maximum of 2 marks. Okay, 2 minutes, lol. Should take you a maximum of 2 marks. Guys, English. Hi, Keegan. Should take you a maximum of 2 minutes. All right, so we actually should all be done with this. So here we would say 2x is equal to, when the 5 goes over, it becomes a positive 5. and then you divide both sides by 2 to get rid of this coefficient. Therefore, x equals 5/2. If they didn't say to you, rewrite it as a improper fraction, as a mixed number, excuse me, or as a decimal, then you leave it as 5/2. Okay, just leave it as it is to avoid mistakes. And then on this side, you're going to say 2x is equal. This time, when positive 5 goes over, it becomes negative 5. Okay, I'm only doing this to refresh our memory. Then we divide both sides by 2 to get rid of that coefficient. Therefore, x is negative 5/2. So my two solutions are x is equal to 5/2 or x is equal to negative 5/2. And as you can probably tell by now, the 2 marks come from the two solutions, guys. So if you messed up somewhere in the middle here, you're going to lose the 2 marks because you will not get those 2 marks. Okay. So those are my two solutions for x. Your marks literally come from the end. They come from the two solutions. So x equals this or x equals this. We call them accuracy marks. That means if you didn't get 5/2, you have just lost all of the marks. It's gone. You got nothing. So if you didn't get the exact solutions, you have got nothing. Okay. Number 2 is a bit different. Guys, we're doing these because it's showing you what mixed questions look like, right? In your test, they won't say to you, solve for x, this is factors, or you have to add like terms, or this is this. You have to think in your mind. Do I have to first factorize? No. Do I have to add like terms? Yes. Okay. So tell me, for number 2, what do you think I should do for number 2? Please don't be shy. We are all here to learn, right? I need your opinion, and you guys need to tell me for number 2, how do you think I can solve number 2? Kutlwano, let's hear what Kutlwano has. Oh, Kutlwano vanished. Oh, man. X equals -1. Okay, Karabo, what was your first step? Tell us what your first step was. Or actually, the one main step that we'll have to do. Can you solve for x when you have x's on both sides and constants on both sides? Is that what we want? That's a big clue that I'm giving you now. What is the one thing that we want when solving for x? Anyone? Come on, guys. I know you guys know this. Don't be shy. Kutlwano? You can unmute. Yep. Like terms, Ivile and San are on the good track. We cannot factorize now. We cannot factorize. Look carefully. Separate the numbers and the x's. There we go, guys. So we all knew. We have to first separate the numbers and x's, or as San has done, put them all on proper sides. And then Ivile tells us after that we have to add the like terms. That's exactly what we have to do. Okay. So I'm going to leave 3x on the side, okay? When 4x goes to the left-hand side, it was positive, so it's going to become what? If it was positive, it's going to become negative, thank you, 4x. Okay, equals. We had a positive 2 on the right? We're moving this positive 2 over, so it's going to become negative 2. Thank you, Karabo. Right? What's 3x minus 4x? What's 3x minus 4x? Negative 1. So it's going to be negative x is equal to 2 minus 2 is 0. I don't like this question, but you still have to show that you're dividing by -1 to get rid of your negative. You see that? Therefore, your final answer is x is 0. Chi-Chi's here. Welcome, welcome. So let's look at mark allocation. We're just doing exam questions, Chi-Chi. We're not doing anything new. Okay. So you're going to get a mark for sorting out your terms. All right. Obviously, you're going to get a mark for equals 0. And you're going to get another one for dividing by -1. Now, let's talk about these marks. If you added wrong, so let's say when you took the 2 over, this became 2 plus 2 or something strange like that. Okay, you're going to lose this mark. You're going to lose the first mark, But in your final answer, you're going to get a continued accuracy mark. That means I'm taking your mistake and I am carrying it through. So I'm not penalizing you twice for the same mistake. Okay, so you only lose the 1 mark you would have gotten up there for correctly sorting them. And then you'll get your final mark for continued accuracy if you solved the rest of it properly. Okay. I hope we are with me and I hope we are enjoying where we see our marks. Okay, that was 3 marks. Now let's go for number 3. Number 3 has a little bit more aspects. You can see in the mark allocation. What would you do in number 3? Where would you start with number 3? Any ideas? I'm not sure why I erased the do not expand. I'm going to leave it there because I like it. Sia, let's hear what Sia has to say.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
So ma'am, I tried number 3. So first I said 5 minus 3x minus 30 plus 40 equals to 6x.
Okay, let's talk about what's after 3x. You said after 3x is what?
Minus 30.
Remember, we're multiplying in, right? So negative and a negative, when you times 2 negatives, what does that give you?
A positive.
A positive. And what's 6 times 3?
6 times 3 is 18.
18. Do you see how I got that?
Yes.
So you distributed the negative 3, you times it by x, that's how you got negative 3x. Then you times it by negative 6, that's how you got positive 18. Beautiful. What do you do after that?
Oh, I take the negative 3x to the other side. It will become a positive 3x.
And then on the left, we're left with what? What do we have?
We'll be left with 5 minus 18 plus 40.
Be careful. Remember that minus belongs to the 3x, right?
Oh, 5 plus 18 plus 40.
5 plus 18 plus 40. I have no idea how much that is. How much is that? Let's add. 58 plus, how much is that?
Equals to 63.
Oh my goodness. 63 equals, and then what's 6x plus 3x?
9x.
9x. Beautiful. Now what?
63 divided by 9 and 6x divided by 9.
9x.
9x divided by 9, sorry.
Therefore, how much is x?
So x is equals to 7.
Beautiful, Sia. Beautiful. Thank you for doing that one with me. I love it, guys. Sia's here. Sia has come to the party. Has come to the party. I hope the rest of you come to the party. Okay, let's see. 4 marks. If I was marking this, I'd give you 1 for each distribution. So you get 1 for negative 3x and 1 for 18. Then you're going to get 1 for adding the like terms properly. So this step, and then 1 for the final answer. That's 4 marks. Okay. Once again, if you distribute incorrectly, you won't get your mark there, but we will do continued accuracy. So if you correctly add the incorrect numbers, see, I know it sounds weird, but if you correctly add the incorrect numbers, it will still give you the final marks. You'll just lose where you went wrong. Okay? What do you guys think so far? Okay, let's do the last one before we go on. What's happening there by the last one? A lot of complication, eh? I anticipated complication with this one. Let's hear what we have to say. What would you guys have done if this was a test? Well, it is an exam. LCD. Thank you, Bunta. What's our LCD? Between 2 and 4 and 6, what is our LCD? Beautiful people. 12. It is 12. So once we have our LCD, we're going to multiply everyone by the LCD, right? So let me rewrite the question. X over 2 minus x plus 2 over 4 equals 1 over 6. So I'm gonna multiply everybody by the LCD times 12 over 1 times 12 over 1 times, can we write it by the side? Okay, I know someone is going to say, don't we times it by 12 over 12? No. Okay. Now what do we do? What's happening in the chat? Guys, let's concentrate. Let us concentrate. Thank you, Simone. Okay, guys, so tell me, 2 goes into itself once and into 12 how many times? Let me know. How many times does 2 go into 12? Let's get back to the lesson. 6. Thank you, Bontle. So at the top here, we're going to have just 6x. And my pen was like, I'm not cooperating with you. I'm tired. Nope. Let's rewrite properly. Thank you, Lisady. Thank you, guys. I see you. So this will be 6x. Next, minus 4 goes into 12 how many times? 4 goes into 12. 3. Thank you, Buntle. 3. But remember, because we have 2 terms there, we have to put them in brackets. X plus 2. I didn't need to put the x in brackets because it was just 6 times x, right? But with this, we have 2 terms. So we have to put it in brackets. Equals 6 goes into 12. How many times? Sorry about the sniffles, got a little bit sick still. Twice. So it's 1, 2 over there. So this is equals to 2 because it's 2 times 1 over 1. Beautiful. Doesn't this look a bit better? This looks much better. Now what? Now that we've gotten rid of the denominators, what do we do? It does look better, right? Because the first question was very complicated. Thank you, Buntle. We distribute. We distribute. You know, guys, my dream one day is to hear Buntle's voice because Buntle is killing me with all the right answers here. So negative 3x and negative 6 equals 2. I have distributed. Now what? Bunt, I don't like it, Bunt. I need to hear your voice. Then we separate, and as Chichi said, we add the like terms. So we're gonna add 6 minus 3x is 3x. And we don't want a constant on the left, so we're gonna say 2, we take it over, it becomes plus 6, yes, plus 6. So now we have 3x is equal to 8. Now what is here? What happens after I separate and add my like terms? Divide by how much? Yes, Chichi, by how much? Hi, guys. Why are Buntle and Chichi the only 2 people in the class? Come on now. Divide by 3, divide by 3. Therefore, x is 8 over 3. If they don't have a common factor, you don't have to simplify. You can leave it as 8 over 3. Thank you, Akumzi and the CD. Novuya's here. Okay, let's see mark allocation. This was out of 4 marks, right? Obviously, I'm going to give you a mark for finding the LCD. As Simone said, we drop the LCD once we found it. Okay, so if you want an additional step where you have, stuff over 12, like 6x over 12, or actually 6x plus 3x plus 2, all over 12, blah, blah, blah. You can do that. But we're going to end up dropping the LCD anyway, so we just don't write it in the first place because it confuses us. So in this case, you can't get the same marks for the same thing all over and over again, okay? So in this case, your first mark will be for finding the LCD, okay? Second mark will be for successfully, okay, I would give you a mark for here. This part where you know to put them in brackets because you have to distribute. And then we have a mark for like terms and a mark for the answer. That is 4 marks. How are we feeling by no, Karabo? So Karabo, let me show you something. So if we have, let's say our denominators are, let's say 1/3 plus 1/5 plus 1/15. The point of an LCD, Karabo, is which number can all of these go into? Okay, 15 can't go into 3. That's impossible. So it's never the smallest number. Okay. 3 can't go into 5. Okay, so we move on. 15 can go into 15. Do you agree? Once. Yes. Okay, let's check with the other one. Can 5 go into 15? Yes. 3 times. Can 3 go into 15? Yes, it can. So our lowest common denominator is 15. It's like looking for lowest common factor. No. Highest common factor. What? Multiple. Lowest common multiple. Not factors. Multiple. Yeesh.
I was just typing that in the chat.
I'm so Simone, you should have said this 2 seconds ago when my brain was like, thank you, Simone. Simone has helped us. So it's a common multiple. I'm glad I have opened your eyes and you can see the light. Welcome to the light. Yeah. Okay, let's get a thumbs up, thumbs down in this question. Had you done all of this correctly? Okay, this comes from an exam as is. So this is 4, 8, 9, 10, 13 marks. And that would be about 13%. If your exam is out of 100, I doubt it. Okay, it could be out of 100. But that's a lot of marks, okay? So thumbs up, thumbs down. Of course, Chi-Chi. Come through, Chi-Chi. Okay, I see thumbs up. Thank you, guys. They are paper 1. Hi, Buntle, we should have done this before you went to paper 1. So that we can, you know, okay, Nwabisa has a question. Nwabisa? Nwabisa? Sorry, guys, I'm celebrating Buntle's message.
Mute too.
There we go. Oh, never mind. Hello? You were speaking just now. Press speak if you're on your phone. No. Okay. When you're ready, Nobisa, you can just unmute, okay? Okay. Now, this is the algebra, guys, but this is generally the last question, okay? This is what we call problem solving. Okay, so now let's talk. Let's talk. Tickets for a dance cost $250 for a couple and $150 for a single person. 200 marks. Who wrote out of 20? Guys, your teachers don't love you. You always say, I abuse you guys. I love you guys. 200. Simone, when last did you write something out of 200? Not in varsity. Let's talk about high school.
It's been a while.
Right. In high school,
guys, my matric math paper was 300 marks. Why do they do that to us? Why?
Hectic. Oh my goodness. Guys, when you get 1 mark, it's like you got nothing. It's not even a percent. Hectic. Okay. Imagine. No worries, guys. Okay. Tickets for a dance. So in such a situation, I suggest you either highlight important information or you write it down. So it's 200, 250 a couple, 150 single, okay? Twice as many couple tickets were sold as single, and X amount of single tickets were sold. So we sold X, single tickets. And if twice as many couple tickets were sold, how many were sold, guys? If twice as many were sold, then how many couple tickets were sold? Let's think about it carefully. If X is a single tickets that were sold, then twice as many. Come on, guys, let's get back to the question. When they were talking about how many tickets were sold, now we're not talking about the price, okay? So the yellow is the price, but we want to know how many. So they say to you, twice as many. What does twice mean? Lugua is onto something, but not quite, but you're getting there. What does twice mean? Yes, 2 times. Yes, guys, we're getting it. So if X single tickets were sold, then 2X couple tickets were sold, because they said twice as many couple tickets were sold. So there were 2X couple tickets. There we go. The total income for the sale was 65,000 Rand. Set up a calculation to calculate X. How would you calculate X? So now we need to know how many of the X were sold, or what X is rather. Okay, so if 250 is for a couple, now let me work with highlights, color coding now. 250 is for a couple and X was for single. That means you have X times 150 sold and 2X times 250 sold. I know I might have lost some people here, so I'm gonna stop and ask who's lost. Let me stop and ask who's lost. Is Noabisa lost, or is Noabisa's hand still up from the previous time? Yep. Okay, Bundle's still with me. Anyone lost? Okay, you guys are still good. You guys are saying you're still good, right? So if I'm gonna set up an equation, I'm gonna say 150 times X plus 250 times 2X is equal to 65,000 rands. Now who's lost? Okay, Nobile says I'm lost. Nsuku says no, I have no idea what that means. Okay, let's look carefully, guys. We have the price for a couple ticket, which is 250, right? We have the price for a single person ticket, which is 150, right? We're still with me, I hope so. And then they say to you, there were X single tickets sold. So I'm writing there were X single tickets sold, and there were twice as many couple tickets sold. So if X single tickets were sold, twice X is 2X. Okay, so I'm hoping you guys are with me until there. Are we with me until there? The people said they're lost. Are you with me until there? We have the prices and we have the quantity. Maybe I should have written it like that. Price and quantity. So the price and quantity. 250. So then that means X 150 tickets were sold and 2X 250 tickets were sold. It's like I'm saying 5 150 tickets are sold and 10 250 tickets are sold. Okay, then they say in total we made 65,000 Rand. That means all of those tickets that are sold added up to 65,000 Rand. Hence the equation that I made here. Are we with me now? Are we with me? I hope so. Okay. Then we can just simplify. Okay, we can just simplify. This is just 150x. I don't like this 250 and 2x. What's 250 times 2? What's 250 times 2? X, well, 250 times 2x, we can say that. There we go, 500x. So 150x plus 500x is equal to 65,000. But these are like terms. So what's 150x plus 500x? What's 150 plus 500x? Thank you, Bontle. That would be 650x is equal to 65,000 Rand. They said set up an equation. They didn't say solve it. So for the first one, you have gotten your 2 marks for this side, that side. That was number 1. Okay. Then they say, calculate how many single tickets were sold. If we're talking about variables, single tickets were what? They were X, right? So in other words, they're saying solve for X without saying solve for X. It was in the question, Keegan. Check there. Check up here. The total income for the sale was 65,000 Rand. Okay, I hope I've answered your question, Keegan. Actually, let me take questions now. Let's hear. Anyone else have a question? Raise your hand, please, and ask. There we go. Keegan gets where I got it. Kamogelo, can we help you? Remember, if you don't keep the list, the chat lesson related, we're gonna have an issue. So far we understand. So now, since we have set up our equations, how will we solve for X? Okay, Nrabi, so that's fine. How will you solve for X? We have set up our equation. This was number 1. It's 650x is equal to 65,000 Rand. So how do you solve for X? Divide by 650. Thank you, Bonolo. So for number 2, number 1 said just set up the equation. Number 2 says solve it. So then 650x is equal to 65,000. You divide by 650. You divide by 650. Therefore, X is how much? How much is X? $100. Thank you, Tobile and Bontle. X is 100. So since X is 100, guys, tell me what 100 tells us. It tells us the amount of single tickets that were sold. Remember in the beginning we said the amount of single tickets sold is X. So then X is 100. So if 100 single tickets were sold, how many couple tickets were sold? Let's see if you guys are still with me. If 100 single tickets were sold, how many couple tickets were sold? Look at the information. Yes, Lugue. Yes, Izo. Brilliant, because they said twice as many, so 200. So in total, 200 couple tickets were sold. Yes. So that goes to the last question. The last question is a trick question. I'm telling you quickly. So here, your 2 marks will be divided by 650 and your final answer. Now, the last one is a bit of a trick question. How many people attended the dance altogether? It's a little bit of a trick question, but you just look carefully. How many people attended altogether? You sold 100 single tickets and 200 couple tickets. So how many people attended? Ooh, Nell fell for my trick. Can anyone see what the trick is? Ooh, Lugu is onto something. Lugu is onto something. Lugu, how did you get 500? Tell us how you got 500, Luguya. And Kamkhelo. Novuya? Yes, Novuya.
Ma'am, is the trick that, ma'am, since 100 single tickets were sold and 100 couple tickets were sold and 200 single tickets were sold, does that mean that we have to add them together to get the 300?
Before you add them, Novuya, what does couple mean?
2 people.
2 people. So if you sold 200 couple tickets, that means per ticket, there were 2 people.
Yes, ma'am.
So how many people are actually attending for the couples tickets? So if you sold 200 couple tickets, but one ticket has 2 people. So you have to say 200 times 2. Do you see?
Yes, ma'am.
You see why?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
There we go. And then you add it to the single people. So it will be 400 plus 100. So tell me how many people attended Novoya?
500.
There we go. Beautiful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Beautiful. I see a lot of you get it in the chat. The trick was the couple tickets. Couple means there are 2 people attending. So your first one will be for first knowing to multiply and then for adding. Oh, that was a beautiful question. Did anyone else love that question? I love that question. Before we move on, anyone have questions about this? Yes, Tobile. The trick was, it was a couple ticket. I need to push you guys now and then, guys. I love these questions, Gigi. You must just, spend time with them. Also, Malan, spend time with your paper. Don't rush to finish. Okay. Brain break. Guess what? Our brain break is algebraic equations because you know me well. No, it is not a math lit question. It is, in fact, a grade 9 mathematics question. Okay. Brain break. Yeah, I'm guessing you guys are excited. I'm gonna choose to ignore the pessimism. Come on, guys, these are easy. Come on, let's start with start. Let's start with start, and then you guys are gonna tell me, am I going to -3, +3, or -13? Has anyone started? We are all just complaining. We're not doing. We are complaining. Come on, guys. It is a brain break. Come on, start. What is the answer for start? Thank you, Buntle, for cooperating. Let's see if Buntle is correct. Okay, Buntle says, if it's 2x minus 10 is equal to -16, then 2x will be -6, and indeed, x will be -3. Yes, Buntle has gotten us going. Thank you, Buntle. Thank you very much. We are going by -3. We're going by -3. Remember, these are 5 rounds, so I'm going to take the first answer that I get. Come on, guys. Come on. Guys, if you guys complain about these, I'm going to keep bringing them back. You'll see. Come on. What's next? Now we are on this block over here. We're here, there by the star. What is our answer for that one? 2,75 says either -2,75, I'm guessing. Oh, they're all negative. Okay, let's see what's happening. So it's going to be -16x minus 8 equals 36. So -16x will be equal to 44. Therefore, x will be -22/8, which is -11/4. 4/8, that is 2 already, and 3/4. 8 and 3/4. We're going left. We're still going left. What's next? What's next? Come on. 2,5. Guys, where did you see 2,57? And now I'm like, did I miss something? Did I miss something? Well, on the next one now. It's 0.75, Chichi. There was no 57. What's next, guys? We've moved on to the next block. The sooner we do this, the better. Thank you. Isa says it's 4 1/4. We're moving right again, says Bontle. Let's check. So it's going to be negative 15x plus 35 equals 100. Negative 15x equal to 65. When you divide this by negative 15, then it will be what? What's 65 divided by 5 over 3? Is this not? I think it's 13. I'm not sure. 15. Yes. There we go, which is the same as negative 4 over 3. We are going right again. It looks like we're going to keep going right. Looks like we're going to keep going right. Okay, well, we can't because we're at the end. So now we're either going to the bottom or we're going diagonally left. Let's hear. Let's hear. Okay. What's next? Come on, guys. It's supposed to be participating in the brain break. The more you do, it's like mental maths. The more you do this, the easier it gets. But you guys don't want to exercise your brains. Do you see the problem? Guys, do we see the problem? How do we do the next one? Or rather, what's the answer? What is the answer? The clue is the LCD is 6. LCD is 6. If you're still complaining you're not getting enough exercise, my dear. Let's hear where we're moving. Isa says negative 25 with a question mark. Let us see. LCD is 6. So then we're going to have 2x plus 3 equals 5. 2x is equal to what? That's not going to work out. Did I do this correctly? Okay, times 6. Times 6, times 6, times 6. Okay, boom, boom. 2. Boom, boom. 3. 5. Okay, I did do it correctly. So it's going to be 2x plus 3 yes, equals 5. Yeah. Equals 2. Therefore, x is 1. That doesn't make sense. Is there an option for 1? Someone, did I make a mistake? Nope. 100% sure my answer is correct. Okay, let me actually shut up. Maybe I did make a mistake. Yes, guys, you guys want would you rather every day. Hey, boo. Also got 1. The answer is supposed to be 1. I just see boxes and X. Come on, guys. Okay, I'm gonna decide that we're going down because obviously there is no option for what we're supposed to get. Let's go down, guys. Let's go down. Let's see. Negative 80 equals 50 minus 18x minus 15. Let's hope this actually works out. 15 minus 15 equals, oh, it's going to be negative 18x, negative 18. What, guys? Why did I decide we're going down? I ended my own game too soon. X equals 1. And we're at the end. Lol. I'm guessing people are like relieved that this is over. Since you guys didn't want my brain break, let's go back to doing that. You guys really just want to do would you rather all the time. Guys. Guys. Next time we're going on a cruise, okay? See, there's more exam questions. These ones. You guys want to go on a cruise? Sia wants to go on a cruise. Okay, fine. Okay. I'm going on a cruise. Who knows how to go on a cruise? Raise your hand. I'm going on a cruise and I am taking, who am I taking? I'm taking Cardi B. I'm taking Cardi B on the cruise. Do we know how to play going on a cruise? That's how it works, guys. So I say, let me make an example. I feel like I owe you guys a brain break after all that algebra hole. Let me give you guys an example. If I say I'm going on a cruise and I'm taking an apple, and then you take a wild guess and you're like, well, I'm going on a cruise and I'm taking, I don't know, a watermelon, then I either say you're going or you're not based on a certain category. But I'm not going to tell you that. You guys need to guess how you get on to go on a cruise. So for instance, if I said I'm going on a cruise with Cardi B, who would you say you're taking? Like, what's your, Simone, who would you say you're taking? If I said I'm going on the cruise and I'm taking Cardi B.
You know, we want to have some drama. So yes, I'm going to say Nicki Minaj. Can I come?
You're taking Nicki Minaj. You are coming on the cruise, girl.
Yay, thank you.
You're coming on the cruise. Masima Mange is taking Beyonce and he or she is staying. You're not coming on my cruise. Whoever's taking Doja Cat is coming on my cruise. Whoever's taking Doja Cat is coming. Lil Wayne, no, you're staying. Who's Ice Spice? Whoever that is, you're staying. Justin Bieber staying. Actually, the one who said Kanye West is going, now that I think about it. See, I forgot my own rule. The one who said Kanye West is going. Jay-Z is staying. Tamia is going. Tamia is going. Kim Kardashian is staying. Drake is staying. Chris Brown is staying. Does anyone know how you get to go? Future is staying. Julius Malema is definitely staying. J. Cole staying. Pop Smoke staying. Nasty C going. BTS is going. Okay, no. If you're taking just Jin, then you're staying. Nasty C. Kalo staying. Blackpink staying. Megan Thee Stallion is staying. Frank Ocean going. Polo G going. Anyone know? Anyone know the rule, guys? Maybe not rappers. Nope.
I have no idea.
Anyone know? Anybody? Eminem is going. Bob Marley is going. Summer Walker staying. Lil Baby is going. Teacher Coco is definitely staying. Do you say that as S-Z-A or ZA or what? I don't know how you say it.
I think it's
Rihanna is. You?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one can sit on the deck. I'm not sure about that one. Guys, what's the rule? What's the rule? USA singers, no. Nasty C is definitely not USA singer. We need to guess the rule, guys. What do all these people have in common? They're artists, but like, and then what? Why can't Ariana go? She's also an artist. Black singers, okay, that wasn't intentional. They all named then a letter. No, guys, they have 3 syllables. Well, the ones that I wrote. Cardi B, Nicki M, Doja Cat, Kanye West, Tamia, Nasty C. Come on, guys. It was artists with 3 syllables. Yeah, that was a little bit evil. That was a little bit evil. It is what it is. Guys, can we do one more before we go and do our quiz, please? Okay, let's do this one. I need you guys to do this one with me. The 1 out of 2 marks, this one. We actually haven't done any exponential. So let's do the last two. X squared equals 25 and 2 to the power of X is equal to 32. Solve for X for both of these and let's see where the marks are coming from. The answer was they are artists with 2 syllables, my dear. Someone is like, ah! Who said X is 5? Okay, but how did you get it? Remember, if you introduce a square root, you have to do the whole plus minus. Therefore, X is equal to plus or minus 5. And what is the answer for the last one before you go to your quiz and I will move on to the next class? For both of them, for this one, 2 to the power of X is equal to 2 to the power of 5. Therefore, X is equal to 5.